There we go. All right. Welcome back, Chew. I hope that you're having a good one. Stitch love, Bessie, how are you? Christian. Let me give a quick snore for Christian. Okay, you ready? Sleep. And we're back. Hey, Madden, how are you doing? Hey, Justin, how's it going? Justin, you want a mod for today? I'll let you mod for a little bit, Justin, okay? In case you want to connect with anyone. Gavin, you get to mod today, too. We talked about it. Sweet. Hello, Ghost's girl. Hello, naughty nurse. It's good to see you. Thanks for taking care of our bestie Goza. In many ways. Okay, guys, ready? Bisa, you're back. It's painful. Thanks for putting yourself through it. Monkey man. The session going out. Okay, ready to see? You guys ready to see it and need it? Do you need to see and need it? I don't know. Hold on. I'll show you. Okay, guys, I have not lifted it because I was told you're not supposed to lift it till you're ready. Ready to see our dough and how big it got? Landon, I love your face too. I need your face. Woo! So big. You see it? Definitely doubled. Okay, so now with lightly, I'll tell you what my book says next. Good girl. Oh, wait, I skipped ahead. I was looking ahead. Okay, after it rises, time to knead on a lightly floured surface. So I lightly floured it, and then I have 2 little reserve spots of flour here and here for as we need. But the trick is not to overflour it says. So here we go. Let me lightly flour my hands. That will be good, so I don't stick too much. Knees in place. I saw another video that says that, and I thought it was funny. I was wanting to try it for a second. Okay, it's very sticky. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me get rid of this. There's my first dough. It's so exciting. So, let me get you situated so hopefully you can see what's going on in case you ever want to try this. Because, again, if I can do this, anybody can. Because I am inept in the kitchen. So, well, I should say nice things about myself. I'm getting better. Okay. I'm getting better at things in the kitchen. I'm learning new things, and I like that. So here we go. I'm going to flour a little bit more on the surface. Okay. And it says for about 5 minutes, we're going to fold it in half towards us like this. And then we're going to push it out with the heels of our hand, mushing it together. And then, am I doing this right? Turn and repeat. And then bring it in, push it out with the heels of your hand. Turn and repeat. Pull it out, fold it in half, push it out with the heels of our hand. The point of this apparently is to build up the gluten structure in your bread. So then pick it up, turn, and repeat. It's very elastic right now, so I guess we got some work to do. Pick it up, turn it, and repeat. We're going to pull it in half. Push it away. Okay, this is harder than I expected, okay? This is taking some elbow grease. I'm not good at this, guys. Hey, Rushmore Show. Hey, California girl. Hey, Jay. I'm really sorry. hold on, give me 1 second, you guys, okay? I'll be right back. Look, you guys, my friend Rushmershow's here. All right, I got a friend timing me now. Okay. Turn it and repeat. This is harder than I expected. It's really taking a lot of elbow grease. I don't think I'm good at this, guys, so I'm not reading the thing right now. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Hey, just kidding. I suck at this, you guys. Stretch it out. Fold it in half. Turn and repeat. Okay. There we go. Turn and repeat. This is not how it looked in the video I watched. I'm just saying, this is harder than I expected. I'm going to step on the bottom so I can put my back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. You can do it. Put your into it. I can do it. Put my back into it. You can do it. Put your into it. I know this, guys. This is hard. Hey, Brian. LCS. We got black ice in the house. You guys, this is hard. What? I don't feel like whatever this is supposed to do is happening. Maybe I'm not sufficient. I'm not really sure if I'm doing this correctly. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep trying anyway. Well, I need more flour. Okay, I'm stuck. Well, okay. This is becoming bad. 2 minutes left? Or 2 minutes I did? Okay. We're like halfway done, kind of. Whoa, I need some more flour. I'm getting it everywhere except where I need it. It's all over my house. And, yeah. Okay. I turned it. I'm pushing it away. I feel like I should have chosen a different surface for this. You guys, hit the thumbs up if you think this is a bad idea. Because thumbs up for me. I think it is. You gotta stretch it out, fold it in half, and push it away. Okay. Man, this is hard, you guys. You are? I am, okay. Thank you, just kidding. I've never made anything from scratch before. Let's be so for real. Not ever. Not. Oh, I'm sticking. My flour? I'm just sticking a lot. Oh, my paper's coming off the table. I'm getting too into it, I guess. Yeah, I need more. Okay, the paper needs more flour too, I think. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. This is bad. Whoa, that was a bad idea. Bear with me. This is stupid. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. I need more flour, maybe. It said not to use too much flour, but I might be. Man, it's really sticking. Am I messing this up? Okay. It's been 5 minutes. I'm going to do it one more. And then we're going to see what's next on the paper I made. Because that was freaking hard. Oh, I think I remember a little bit. Okay. That was my 5 minutes. I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay. Fold in half towards me. Use heels and hands to push away. Turn, repeat with floured hands till it gets elastic and stiff. It is very elastic and stiff. Building up the gluten in the bread. Till it will hold. Oh, the window pane test. Stretch the dough to see if you can see light through it without the dough breaking. Okay, you guys, I've never tried this, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this window pane test. You're supposed to like stretch it and see if you can try to see light through it without it breaking. Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely not. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going then. I think I just can keep going and maybe I'll get there. I'm going to try a little more. You guys, I think so. I'll just do a minute more because I'm a new kneader. So maybe a minute more will help me get there a bit. And I'll just keep putting flour on my hands. So give me a second here. I'm going to keep trying. I'm just going to do it my own way for a minute, you know? I hope that's okay. I'll do the right thing, but I'm just going to really get it in there and squish it. Like how I saw my grandma, I think, do it. I didn't pay that much attention, but she did it a lot, so. Just going to give it the old schoolgirl try or whatever they say. I don't know. College try. Bear with me. Sorry if anyone's coming in. I'm so sorry. Hey, Lucy Warren. My unicorn's back. It's because I'm wearing my unicorn Crocs. I'm glad you're here, honey. New kneaders needed, right? I'm not the best at this. Hey, I do feel like it's working, though. Like, hey, I'll probably get better next time. If it's edible, I'll be happy. I feel like I'm getting there. Like, maybe I was just giving up a bit too early. Because it feels like it's getting a little bit, like, doughier, if that's a thing. I feel like it just needed some more elbow grease, you know? And maybe a bit more of a stretch. Okay, I'm sticky again. I'm very sticky. What a sticky day. Okay. I feel like maybe I just could have kneaded it a bit harder and pressed it against, like, press it out further, you know? And that's really, I think, what it's doing. Okay. Let me see what else it said. Oh, yeah. Let me try again that window pane in a minute. I don't think we're going to get there this time, and that's okay. But we'll try. It's very, very elasticy. I'm not really sure if it's too elasticy or not enough. Okay, let me try that thing again. We'll see if we're any closer. I did it! I see the light! It broke finally, but I saw it first. I saw light. Open up my soul. I needed bread, yeah. I'm making bread. Okay, important to knead long enough. When sticky, use a tiny amount of flour. Don't overflour. 5 minutes or more of kneading is typical. Okay. When ready, I think we're ready. Well, maybe. Get loaf pan. Spray lightly with oil. Never stick. Never use butter. It will stick or burn. To shape the dough, stretch it out. If it shrinks back up, it needs a rest. Give it 5 minutes and come back and try again. So right now, basically, it says stretch it out and see if we can create a rectangle. So I don't know. I feel like it will need a rest because it is pretty elastic. Yeah. In the video, she was able to make it twice as big. And I think she's right. Mine needs to rest for 5 minutes. Bisay, did you gift a membership? Welcome, Emily. You're an OG bestie. Thank you, Bisay. You made our bread lucky, Bisay. I know it. Oh, okay, guys. I'm gonna set a timer. I have to use the latrine anyway. So, hey, welcome back, Ellen. That's my friend, Aquariums, Animals, and Me. He's my New Zealand friend. You should check out his channel. He has a really beautiful fish tank. Is that Pops? Robert Pop Springs, we missed you, big guy. Guess what? I have big news to tell you, Robert. My nephew, wishful thinking, is due the very last week of June. Just like a week before your baby. Maybe we'll have the same birthday. You never know because she could be late. Okay, guys, I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put the timer on because I don't want you to hear me flush. I'll be right back. Are you a Kiwi then, Alan? Is that considered a Kiwi or no? Mods, please drop your links. Get to know each other. Now's a great chance. Check on someone's name. Don't leave YouTube. Why? Please tell me why, honey. I don't want you to leave YouTube. You're one of our bestest friends here. Please reconsider, okay? You totally got me because I hadn't. That was really a good one. I have to say, that was the best I've been gotten today. Robert, you totally had me. I was almost going to cry. I'm glad you're not leaving. I would miss you so much. And then I wouldn't know if we have babies with the same birthday. You guys, Robert's about to be a pops for the first time, maybe even the same day. His grandbaby is due just about a week or two after mine. Isn't that cool? My nephew. Okay, guys, latrine break. BRB. Love you guys. Hey, DJ, did I say hi, honey? Hey, Joyce. It was so hard to get that stuff off my hands, you guys. When I tried to wash my hands, there was like a layer of dough on my hands. It was disgusting. Okay, let me check now what. Oh, yeah, okay. So we need to see if we can stretch it out and it will stretch out to a triangle so we can roll it the size of our loaf pan. Let's see if it works. Stretch bread again after resting it. If it's more willing to stretch into a rectangle, it's ready. To shape into loaf slash pan, stretch into a rough rectangle and roll it up, drop into loaf pan. Where's my pan? Oh, I gotta spray it real quick. Okay. I got a second opinion, and I'm not going to spray it because I don't have oil in the can. I have like non-stick butter flavor spray. It might burn. So I'm just going to put oil on my hand and then spread it around in the pan. It's fine. I'm just going to put a tiny drop and then spread it around evenly in the pan with my hand. And also, don't ever use butter because it will burn. And I don't need anything going against me because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I don't need that. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. You guys, JJ, my friend Joyce Joseph is here. And I love watching her stuff. It's like, oh, so cool. Like kaleidoscope art with really great messages. She did one that I loved that had all kinds of different pets in it, the animal kingdom and like the origins. She is a really special friend to me. So welcome, Joyce, and check out her channel. She is a doll if you haven't met her already. So now we got some oil in here. We're going to try to stretch it and see if we can get it this big. Again, I'm a novice completely. I can't even cook. So I don't know what made me think that this is a good idea and that I can handle it. I'm beginning to rethink that, but all good things are thinking good thoughts. Pardon me. Oops. I'm just putting my stuff away so it doesn't get all messy. I hate that. When it gets all messy, I get overwhelmed. So I have to clean as I go when I get overwhelmed. Okay, I'm just going to spread that oil out of my hands and see if I can roll this bad boy. It's stuck to the paper. Dang it. That's my bad. Not enough flour. I mean, yeah, flour, right? Yeah, sure. Okay. It does seem like maybe stretchier. Yeah, it is. I think. I don't know. We're going with it regardless because, man, I think I met my, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I've met my capacity here. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm feeling like I'm in over my head. But you know what? We're going for it. We're just going. We're doing the daggone thing because you know what? Sometimes you got to fail before you can do stuff because that's how you learn. So this is the best triangle we're gonna get. Let me see if I can get it to where y'all can see what I'm attempting. At least I think it is. It's pretty much resembling a triangle, and it's not springing back up. So I think we're getting there. I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, I mean a rectangle. Sorry. I say the wrong thing sometimes. I'm a little bit nervous today. Now I'm gonna say, let me check my pan again and see. I think that'll roll into the right shape. We'll see. Okay, we're just gonna go for it, guys. Wish me luck, okay? Hopefully it'll be edible. I don't know. Okay, here's our bread log. Let's see if it fits. 'Cause I'm worried. Now the lady, I saw her, she seemed to kind of square it up and put the seam in the bottom. So, and then just drop it in. I dropped it in, you guys. Want to check it out so far? It fits. She said, if you see any air bubbles, some obvious ones, pop it with your fingers. I don't see any, and it fits in the pan. So now, guys, I got to wait a whole nother hour, they said. Don't leave, Stitch Love. You're my bestie. Butter burns at a low temp, and so does, olive oil does. She did say not to use olive oil, too. She said you can use vegetable oil or avocado oil, but I have never even seen avocado oil. It sounds like it might be for people with more money than me. Or maybe you don't get that at Rayleigh's. Thanks, guys. So now let me see. Okay, I'm just going to read all the rest so you guys know where we're at, okay? Remember to hit the like if you like the stream. And if you don't, well, that's okay. I won't judge you or anything. And if you want to hit dislike, I also won't be mad at you because I think that as long as you do what you feel is right, then you did the right thing. And also, I don't know if you guys have met my friend Lion, as in Cowardly Lion Musk, because that's Elon Musk's face. I'm just sure of it. I just think that looks like his face a lot. I just happened upon it, and I think that looks just like him. So, Lion, Elon, he said, hey. I'm just going to read the rest. So we are here after resting. We shaped it into the loaf pan, and we dropped it in the loaf pan. If there's any bubbles in the dough, pop them. Didn't need to. Needs to sit/rest again in big caps in the pan now. And it says it needs to rise until it's about an inch above the top of the pan. So right now it's not even, it's like an inch below the top, and it needs to be like this tall. But she said she had some tips. And this is my first time, so I don't know if they're good tips or not, but I'm going to follow, every tip because she seemed to know. It said, in pan, it needs to rise until it's about an inch above the lip of the pan. Note, I have a star by this. If you under-rise it, which means you don't let it rise enough, it's okay. It just might crack a bit around the edges. So again, if you don't let it rise enough, under-rise it, it's okay. It might crack a little around the edges right here when it's baking or when you take it out of the pan. And then it says, if you over-rise it, like you let it get too much air and it gets too big, if you over-rise it, that's no good because it may collapse while baking. And then, well, that would suck and I would be so depressed. But I would learn from it, so it's okay. So it says, as long as it rises within an inch or so of the top of the pan, it should be fine. And it says she does not put any plastic wrap over it during this portion of the rise, because if the plastic wrap touches the top of the bread when it rises, when you go to remove the plastic wrap, it will very likely, it'll collapse your bread and let all the air out because the plastic wrap will take off the edge. And so I'm not going to cover it with anything. I don't see any flies around or anything. And I'm going to keep the animals all away from it. So we're just going to wait an hour and hope that it rises and doubles or goes an inch above here again. And then I have one more page. I'm just going to tell you guys what it entails. After the dough has risen in the pan, it should, like when it's ready to go in the oven, it should be smooth and jiggly a little bit. And then it's ready to bake. So when you think you're almost there, you're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Pop it into the middle center oven rack and cook until it puffs up and gets golden, which depending can take 20 to 25 minutes. Until internally it should be 200 degrees if you want to check it that way. But she doesn't recommend to do that. She says, trust yourself and look for it to be golden and puffed up and it should be okay. And she said, let it cool completely in the pan about an hour. No, let it cool completely before you slice it. She said, if you slice it when it's hot at all the moisture will escape and within 2 days your bread will dry out. So she said, unless you're going to eat it warm, resist the temptation to and while the bread is resting after you cook it, you're going to spread a stick of butter on it and let it melt all over the top and drip down the sides. It's going to help create that golden crust after it's done cooking. And then after about 10 to 15 minutes, you can remove it from the pan to cool on a rack if you would like to. It'll cool a little faster. But again, let it rest a whole hour after you take it from the oven, unless you're going to eat it warm, so it doesn't dry out within the day. And that's what we're going to do. Daisy May, Miss Kelly, it's so nice to see you, honey buns. I know, it's making me hungry too. And if this turns out edible, my aunt is going to lose her marbles because literally I can only make pancakes and fried ramen. And the pancakes is not from scratch. They are literally the kind you just add water. And it took me a long time to perfect it because I get overwhelmed in the kitchen. But I would really like to be able to make good things, not just box things, And so if I'm able to do this, I'm going to learn it like I know how to make the pancakes. And maybe I can impress all my family and my friends. And you find friends. Adding a whole nother layer to boil and bubble, the oil of trouble. Zed, bubbles. We used to have, oh my gosh. That's why, okay, this is vulgar and weird, but it's how I feel. You're not leaving, Stitch Love. You didn't tell me why. Like, because you can't get more subscribers? Stitch Love, let me tell you a secret, okay? If you want to do YouTube, you have got to play the long game. I did YouTube for months and months and months, and I only had 19 subscribers. And I didn't let it get me down. I just celebrated every single subscriber. And little by little, it adds up. And the more it adds up, the more people like you and the more you get. So if you give up now, that's where most people give up, and that's why they don't make it. Take it from me, because I finally did it. It's all I know, okay? That's the only thing I know about YouTube, is that if you don't give up, I gave myself 3 whole years to get monetized, and it took me 1. So give yourself plenty of time. Nightmare, it's so good to see you, friend. How are you? And I promise it'll pay off if you do it because you love it and you don't give up, okay? But every time you get a new subscriber, celebrate it and thank them and celebrate them and make sure they know that you always appreciate them. Don't never be like, oh, I only have this many. Because that will make us feel like we don't even matter and you're not glad to have us, and then we might not stick around. Instead, always have the gratitude attitude, okay? I promise you it feels better and it'll help. I promise you'll at least try that for me before you give up, okay? All right. I promise you it works. I am your bestie and I would never fib about that. Have to post content. You know what else I did? Landon, he's the king of this. He helped me get monetized. He helped tell me what to do. He's been my friend way before I ever got monetized, so listen to him. The thing is, I posted even when no one was ever watching. Hey, Kitty, how are you, bestie? That's my bestie. What I did, do you have CapCut? If you use CapCut, it helps you create shorts more easily. Try to make one at least every other day, okay? If you can, every single day. Because YouTube, they like when they see that you post regularly, and then eventually when they see you're still posting, they'll start pushing your stuff out a little bit more. So that's even the secret to YouTube. Again, don't give up. Just keep putting it out there, okay? And tell me when you post, because I'm not that good at keeping up, but I'll remember to go check it out, okay? Just don't give up. Don't get discouraged. You just gotta keep going. Like the little engine that could, okay? Whenever you feel like giving up, just give it 1 day. Go to sleep on it. Post the next day, and then rethink it. You're awesome, Zed. You're the best. Aquarius, definitely not 100, but older than I thought. I won't say your age, but I was surprised, Alan. You look pretty young. So that's a good thing. We're not going to cover it. We're going to wait an hour, you guys. So I got to ditch you again and come back in an hour. I'm setting the timer. I got to eat dinner anyway, I guess. Plus, don't you want to hang out with me, Stitch Love? What am I, chopping liver? Plus, wouldn't you miss us, your besties? You want to hang out, Stitch Love? Oh my gosh. No way. Was that for real, April Fools? You know what? I believe that was April Fools because you are a very positive person. But anyway, at least you could put that tip away in case you ever have a discouraged day. And I'm glad you're not going because that was going to make me ornery. You better not go. You're like already one of our crew. You don't just ditch your besties. I knew you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't do that. Stinkers. Most of you people. Both of you people that fooled me today, for shame. For shame and well done. Checkmate. You stinker. I'm so excited. I feel like you guys are good luck. You guys, if this works, we all made history. Bread history today. And history in my heart because it'll be so good for my self esteem. Thanks, Rushmore Show. You guys, Rushmore Show, they're very popular. You got to check out their show on. They've been my friend since a long time now. Over a year already. They had a live stream show before I even could live stream. We're going old school today. Look, it's all covered in flour today. All right, guys. We're taking an hour intermission, then we're coming back and cooking some bread. I hope some of you will be here. I am not waiting an hour. When it's done cooking, we're eating this bad boy, okay? Wait, let me see. Let me read. So we got to wait 1 hour, and then we cook it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook it in an hour, and I'm going to come live when it's cooked. So let's see. Let me see how long exactly. Or in my head, about an estimate. Okay, so we're going to let it sit about an hour, and then we're going to pop it in for about 20, 25 minutes, right? And then I'm going to come back in about an hour and 25, an hour and a half or so, and it should be done, okay? Yes, very much. I look forward to it, Rushmore Show. Thanks for stopping in. We love you so hard. Good night, just kidding. It was so good to see you, friend. OG besties, like just kidding. I hope you guys have a great night. We love you so hard. And if nothing else, I will let you know how the bread turned out. But I'll be back when it's done cooking because I'm too stoked. I gotta know. I'm eating it as soon as it's done. I love you guys. Please remember, if I don't see you later, to always be a little kinder than necessary. It won't cost you anything, and it might really make someone's day, okay? I love you. Thank you for being here. Lucy Warren, you are my beautiful unicorn. Thank you for being here, love. Landon, I love your face so hard. Alan, good to see you, Zed. I love you, big guy. I'll see everyone soon. Love you so hard. Stitch love. Bestie, you just punked me, and I love it. Good for you. Bye, guys. Hit the like on your way out if you haven't. Coda says love you. Lola says love you. Bye.